zoom. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so that's how we'll warm up. We'll play a D minor scale, starting on D, going all the way up to high A, all the way down to low A, and then we'll do an arpeggio, a D minor arpeggio. So just to remind you guys, for D minor, the finger positions here, we got on the G string, it's regular. Wait, no, we got a B flat on the G string. See, so it's a low 2 on the G string. On the D string, we got a low 2 as well, because we got an F natural there, rather than an F sharp, okay? On the A string, we got a low 2 and a low 1. So full space between each finger. And on the E string, we got the low 1, the low 2, and a regular 3. Thank God Almighty himself, it's regularly where it goes, okay? So that's the finger position for D minor. Let's give it a go. Oh, yep, that's her. Somebody's doing it, and it sounds good. Okay, shall we give it a try? My friend Kimmer used to call D minor the saddest of all keys. So think sad thoughts. Here we go. Ready? Oh, I'm not recording. I should record. There. Okay. Ready? D. That's D minor. Now I'm thinking it might be good to give it another go, especially since my tuner froze when I was doing that. And I'm sure I was brilliant, but you know, I like to be sure. Okay, that's better. It's working again. So let's try that one more time there, guys. D minor. Get used to those finger positions. Ready, and... Okay, now that looked like it went a little better, a little bit more confidence. Now let's try the arpeggio. So we're going to start on low A, and then it's going to be a D. Okay, ready? Give it a go. I just love this key. It is a beautiful key. It's like, you think of D and you think bright and cheerful. You hear those first couple of notes, you think, oh, okay, it's D. And then you hear that F natural, and it's just gorgeous, you know. Changes the mood entirely. Let's do the arpeggio once more. And this tuner is just not working. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm going to use the old-fashioned one. Okay. Okay, so low A, ready, and... does everybody feel about D minor? Does anybody feel they need to do it again, or can we carry on? Carry on. All right. So the Broken Pledge set. So we got the Broken Pledge. Oh, I'm going to have to look up what we got here. It's the Broken Pledge. I know that Toss the Feathers is at the end, but I can't remember the middle set, the middle tune. Oh, Feral O'Gara. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so let's do them separately, I'd say, to start. We'll work with Broken Pledge first, since we're all warmed up in D minor. And we're going to go slow. We're going to go like... Is that going to work for everybody, that tempo? Okay, let's do it. We'll do it about 500 times. 1, 2, 3, and... there for a sec. Now I'm getting a notification here on Zoom. I think it's just going to let me go anyway. Yeah, okay. It doesn't like it when you sign in on two devices. Yes, Peter.
Is that an A minor or D minor?
D minor. Yeah. See how we end on a D? So that's kind of the fundamental pitch of the tune. See that? Now I don't know. I have to look at the music and see what the key signature they have on the session.org is here. Broken pledge. Yeah. Yeah, so there's just, they don't have a B flat in here. But there should be, isn't there? No, it's a B natural. Yeah.
Yeah, bar 4 and 8. I think this is because this is the version that was played by the concertina player, and he can't play that B flat.
Well, also it's very common. D minor with the B natural is it's a mode. I can't remember which mode it is, but anyway, so it is a B natural. But still, even though that's the case, it's still a D minor tune. You would, if you told the guitar player what key you were playing in, you would say D minor. If he tried to play along in A minor, it wouldn't work out. Okay. And so that's why when you look at the key signature on these tunes, it only tells you a very small part of the story. Like, you have to look at the first note and the last note and the most repeated note to get a sense of what key it's in. And then also, I always have to play the first couple of bars to see if it's major or minor. You know what I mean? Just to get the sound there. And then I know what key you're in. But so it's D minor with a B natural. Okay?
So, just to get this straight, all the notes are natural, so.
Yeah, basically, yes, that's true. Yeah, very good point there. There are no sharps and flats at all. So any piano players, it's all the white keys. Okay? Now, any other questions? Shall we go again? I think we should go again. Maybe go a little faster. What do you think? Can everybody handle a little faster? Yay! Very good. I'm going to bring the music up again because I keep playing different versions because I get so bored. Oh, but I got new strings on my fiddle and I'm loving them. So I've decided to reintroduce the streaming sessions. I'm going to call them the New String Stream. And it's going to be Sunday night. Okay, about 7:30 Sunday night. I'm going to stream tunes on Facebook. And I'll send a Zoom invite too for anybody that wants to join me on Zoom. And we'll have a few tunes. And it's going to be awesome with the new strings. Okay, just to let you know. I almost forgot. Okay, Broken Pledge, tiny bit faster. 1, 2, 3, and... faster. All right, well, nobody stopped. Always a good sign. The bows were moving. So, anybody having problems that I can help with, or is it just keep practicing it? Anybody that has any bits or problems or pieces that they don't understand or whatever, I'm here to help. But otherwise, we'll just keep grinding away at it there over the next few weeks until it gets a little bit. That was a good clip, though. I enjoyed that clip. Like, how did that feel to everybody? Was it? I'm sure it was a bit of a push, but it was okay. Oh, that's great. That's good, because I like that speed. That's, you know, it's stately. It's not really fast, but it had a good groove. My foot was going, and I saw the guitar players start to kind of like get in the game there a little more. You know, I know it's hard when we're going slow. Okay, so we'll leave that one for now, shall we?
Dan,
Yes.
on the fifth bar, what are you playing? It always drives me. I can't sort of follow it.
You mean the variation I keep doing by accident? Let me see.
No, it goes D, C, A, G, then an A, a quarter note A, but you don't play the quarter note.
So what am I doing? So, I just could play. I'm playing the same as the first bar there, Earl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. Except it's a D at the end that I play. I think I was doing that every time too. Because the version I do, I think, has it in. Yeah, I do play a D in the first bar and the 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth bar. The last note of the bar, I usually play a D. A B is also really nice and works fine, you know. And if two people were playing it and one played the D and one played the B, that would be just very nice. So don't sweat it, but I do play a D there. Okay? So it's exactly the same as the bar above, except a D at the end. All right?
Okay.
Good question. Any other bits like that? Anything? Okay, so we'll move on to Rehearsal, O'Gara. I love that tune. Such a meaty tune. Key of D. Gotta love it. Now I'm just going to pull up the music because I want to make sure I play it. You know. Rehearsal, O'Gara. Here we go. Okay, now this one isn't quite as challenging, but we'll still go slow. We'll still grind away at it a couple of times, just twice, nice and easy. Okay, make sure we get all the notes in, and then we'll pick it up. We'll take a little breather, and we'll pick it up the speed. Okay, so first of all, let's just play her nice and easy, not too fast. Rehearsal, O'Gara. Ready, and... everybody do that time around? All right, this tempo is okay? Oh, that's great. Right on, right on. Okay, so we'll pick it up a little bit. Just a tiny bit. You know, you won't even notice really the difference. It'll be very small. Okay? Okay, I'm just going to make this smaller if possible. Oh, I can. That's great. All right. I'm going to put you guys over here. And we'll do it again. Okay, so just slightly faster. Like that. Okay? Here we go. Hold on to your hats. 1, 2, 3. One more. Ooh, nice ending. Everybody ended at the same time. I just love that when that happens. One of those great Zoom moments. Anyway, how we doing with that speed, guys? That was kind of, yeah, good. That was a clip. So I'm very happy about that. That's great. Now, okay, so we'll take a little breather here, and then we'll get the last one, Toss the Feathers. All right. Now, that one is a short one, but it's got a few challenges for sure. Got those up bow rolls. And all that E string. So it's a few challenges for sure. So we'll take her cool at first. This E string I'm just loving, by the way. It's the Lenzner Gold Bracket. I never pronounce it right. It's spelled gold and then B-R-O-K-A-T. So however you pronounce that. But it's a bit bigger and it is just deadly. Especially with the double stops. Very nice and mellow. Anyway, if anybody wanted a mellower E string, it's a nice one. Okay, so Toss the Feathers. I'm going to get the music up. Just to make sure, and we'll give it a go nice and easy. Okay. 1, 2, 3. How we doing? How we feeling? Everybody getting along okay there? Yeah, we can pick up the tempo. Now, I was going to say, and I don't know if I said it before, but although this tune is all about the rolls in the first part, you can also just do cuts. It sounds really nice. See that? Works really well. And so if you don't feel comfortable with rolls, if you're still trying to get them in there, they're not quite in there, you can always just do cuts. Okay? The only difference being with the roll, there's kind of one B with a roll on it, and with a cut you'd be doing two Bs. See that? Two Bs every time. Okay? So, but if that's more accessible to you, please go ahead and do cuts. So, a little faster then.
Dan,
Yes.
could you just show that, slow down that high part with that chirp? That high, with the, goes into the G sharp or no, the F sharp?
Sure. So, that one?
That one, yes sir.
Yeah. So when I hit that F sharp, I play a little grace note of an A. I always use my third finger for grace notes, and I play a little grace note there after I start playing the F. So, see that? Every time. Just like that.
It's great.
Oh, good. Give it a try there, Carl. You never know. It might work, right? But that is great. It's really, really fun to do those grace notes. And that's another great thing about this tune. Like, even off the top there, you do the roll, and then another roll, and then a grace note. It's a great combo. You run into it all the time. So good to get it under your fingers. Okay? Good question, Carl. So, let's pick it up. Let's get these feathers in the air. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Faster! Okay, now I hope I didn't get too greedy with that last tempo. But most people look like they were hanging in okay. Okay, and that's Toss the Feathers. So is there any problems or like anything like more ornaments I'm putting in you want me to do or anything like that with Toss the Feathers? Anything at all?
Part B is so much easier to play quickly. Do you have any clues on part A?
It's all bowing. Basically, it's all bowing. You know, and my dad's teacher used to say, you don't need a good plan, you just need a plan. So I would suggest the best plan for the A part is this. Watch this. Just like that. See, it's very simple. All the rolls would be on an up bow. Okay, that's one thing. And then the rest is all kind of single bowed, basically. Watch me again. Not that. That's a big slur. 3 notes in the slur there. B, B, A with the grace note in between. That was all single bowed. And then you're back to the roll. And that's all. And there's the slur there. So just 2 slurs really in the whole part. The rest single bowed, and the rolls are on an up bow. Okay, that's the quickest way. If you practice that combo of bowing and the ornaments, then that's what it makes it go really quick. See that? Very little moving there. Lots of music. See that? That's the best way to get through it if you can. All right? But it's not the only way. There's lots of ways to bow this tune. Any other questions before we smash them all together? Very good questions, all of them. No? All right, I say we give it a go. Okay? So we're going to do, let's do two times each, because I think everybody's arm is going to fall off if you try to do 3 times each, So you could just do a little rollout. Just make sure you get limbered up here and ready for the long stretch of Irish. Okay? So we'll do 2 times each. And so like... Yeah, ours. Okay, so that tempo's going to work. Everybody ready? Fasten your safety belts, extinguish your cigarettes. 1, 2, 3, and... All right. Now, again, nobody stopped. Nobody threw their fiddles out the window or started crying or anything like that. So I consider that excellent. How does everybody feel about that set? Oh, good. Okay. Well, a couple thumbs up. Now, I think it's a really wicked set. I'm loving the sound of it. It's so cool. The D minor followed by the D and then into the E minor tune at the end, which is a single. So we get to play it a good 3 times. I'm thinking that works. How was the tempo for everybody? Okay. Good. That's great. That's great. So that's all 3 tunes are good at that tempo. Now that was so it's about 75. 70 to 75 is what I'm registering there. Okay, so it's that magic number that we love so much. 70 to 75, okay? So good practicing tempo for all you guys. It would be good because I watched everybody. Nobody seemed to be having serious problems. So it'll still give you some time to make sure you're playing in tune and with a good sound and moving the bow the way you want to, with the plan that you want. So give you time to do that, and it'll just strengthen you for next time when we try it faster. Maybe up at like 85 or something, like 80 or 85, something like that. So 75 would be the magic number for practicing this week there, guys. Okay? Is there any questions or problems at all about the Broken Pledge set? Anything? Things you don't like, things you like, things you want to have on there, things you don't want to have on there. It's the old thing they say in Newfoundland, you know, when they're telling you should try something, they're like, you know, try a bit of this beer or try this rum, you know, and you're like, oh no thanks, no thanks. And they say, come on, it'll cure what ails you. It'll take hair off your chest, and if you want it on there, it'll put it on too. Nothing? Okay, well that's great. So we'll put that aside for now. 75 is the magic number for practicing, and we'll go at it again next week, okay? Next week, though, we won't work on the tunes. We'll just work on the set. And we'll just try it. We'll try it, say, twice, the 75, and then we'll bump it up and see what happens, okay? For now, let's address our more Scottish natures and go over to the jigs, okay? Lord Dreghorn's quick step towards the enemy. Okay, is that a PDF? I think it is. Yes, it is. That's wonderful. Okay. Okay, so we just got one tune to learn, I think, eh? In this set, and then we got the whole thing, which is the Mrs. McGregor. So my family used to play this set right after Mum's Jig by Jerry Holland. And I've always loved it. You know, when I first started playing the fiddle again after such a long break, like 8 or 10 year break, there was very few of the sets that still kind of remained in my mind really presently, you know. I remember my first job that I had to do when I started playing the fiddle again was to take the sets that I played since I was a little kid that I could remember, because there was a few. There was the barmaids, that's what we used to call the maid behind the bar, the barmaids and the fairy dance. We always played those two together, and I could play those right off the crack. I could also play the Rover's Return with a bunch of jigs after it. Could remember that without any problem at all. This Jerry Holland set I could also remember without any problem at all. This is one of them, and there's a few more. And the first job that I had was to try to take the tunes out of the sets and play them on their own. Because I'll tell you, I found it really hard to do. Because I learned them so long ago as sets, and my family played those same sets for so long that I had a hard time taking the tunes out and playing them on their own. And it was a real strengthening experience. I remember I lived in Ohio. I had nothing else to do because I was on a student visa. And so I was just sitting in there trying to pull these tunes out and play them on their own. But this Miss McGregor's was one that really stuck in my mind and was readily accessible even after like 10 years of not playing the fiddle. And it's an old one. And Jerry recorded it on Master Cape Breton Fiddler, which was the big record that he made 1982, where he really kind of broke into the old market there, and people go back to that record all the time to learn tunes and get information off of it. But so anyway, so it's very simple. I'll play it a couple of times to get it in your head. And then we did. That's a Dan R. McDonald tune there. The River Bend. Great tune. You never know. We might stick that onto something as well. But anyway, so that's Miss McGregor's. Everybody kind of get the sound of that there? It's a big, cheery A major tune. All right? Anyway, so we'll go through the bits. It's very simple, really. Yeah, that's kind of the first phrase, and then that's the next phrase there. See that? And then you got this again. A little bit different. And then the ending. Okay, well actually, that's in the A part. The B part ending is exactly the same except for a few notes at the end. It's weird, but anyway. So let's get these phrases. Let's get this first phrase. So it's this 3A thing. Interrupted only by one C. Okay? So E-A-A-A-C-A, and then the great big long B there. Okay? So let's go nice and slow and play that first phrase. Ready, and go. And then we got a great big long F here. And then a little scale up to the A there. All right? Let's play that much again. That whole bit there. That was really good. Ready, 2, 3. Long F. Okay? Are we getting all that? Let's try it one more time. And sorry about the worst counting ever. Let's try it again. Ready, and... Okay, now the way it continues is very similar to the first phrase, just slightly different. That's how that goes. Let's try that, guys. A-B-A-A-C-A. A lot of A's. Ready, and go. Okay, let's try that again. Same thing. Ready, to go. Yeah, and then the ending. common move, this whole F, A, E, F, E, A, F, E, C. I've heard that in a few tunes. Let's try that again at just the ending, the last two bars of the A part. Ready, two, and. One more time. Okay, and that is the A part. Now, is there anything that's eluding anybody before we try to string all the whole A part together? Anything at all? Let's do it. Put your helmets on. F sharp pickup note, which I gotta say I'm not a huge fan of, but we'll do it because it's written. Okay? So here we go. Ready, and. Okay, how's that going, everybody? Good? Any problems? Let's speed it up a little bit, just a bit. Ready, and. Loving that. Looking like a good ending. Okay, so everybody feel okay about the A part? No problems? That's great. Excellent. Let's get on to the B part. So it starts off as an F sharp pickup note, and then it has this kind of, it's kind of an A major arpeggio dealy, you know, E, C, C, and then arpeggiate. And then this little, it's a little scaly bit there, right? We got a B, C, A. Up we go. Okay? So let's try those first couple of bars there, guys. Let's do the F sharp pickup on the up bow. Ready, and. And then. Okay, and then we got a great big long F here. just like in the A part. All right, everybody recognize that? Just like it's exactly the same as in the A part. So that sounds like. Okay, and then we carry on the first phrase again. But this time right to the E, and then our ending. Slightly different. See that? So really by rights we should be able to sail right through this B part because we've already learned kind of a third of it. Okay, so let's see what happens. Let's start at the top of the B part there, go nice and slow, see if we can get through the whole thing. Okay, here we go. Great big F sharp pickup note. Ready, and... Again. All right, I'm not seeing any problems. Anybody having any problems that I can't see? No? That's great, right on. Okay, so I'd say we might as well just smash it all together and play the whole thing, shall we? Okay, take a little breather, roll out the shoulders. I'm working you hard tonight, I know. It's just because, I don't know, it's my job, I guess. Make you fiddle, make you play the fiddle. Play fiddle. I feel like my father, you know, he was like that. He was like, you know, play now. My mom used to bribe us to smile when we were over in France, touring over in France. I remember we were on tour for a long time at that point. That particular summer, we were on tour for like 2 months. And there was a big long stretch where we didn't do anything. And when you're on the road, that's death. Like you're just sitting around a hotel room. Like it was a hotel next to the motorway. And it was kind of, things got a little bit tense there. And then we went over to France and we were doing our shows. And I remember my mom saying, come on, guys, I know we've been on the road for a while, but you got to smile. You got to do, listen, I'll pay you to smile. I'll pay you 5 francs or something like that every show if you really, really smile. And anyway, she never paid us. I don't know if it was because I wasn't smiling or not, but never did see a penny of that money. But it didn't matter because every time we owed Mom money, every time you bring it up, she would just say, 18 years of food, shelter, no charge. Okay, let's play the whole Mrs. McGregor. Okay, nice and easy. Ready, and... Another good Zoom moment. Everybody ending at the same time. Very encouraging. So how does everybody feel about Mrs. McGregor? Anybody having any problems? Well, that's great then. All right. So we'll take a breather for a second and then we'll play the whole set. Should be great. We might want to review, I guess we'll review Drummond Castle, and we might as well review Lord Dreghorn before we do the whole set, I suppose. So we'll try Drummond Castle next. We'll review that one. All right. Okay, not too fast. Not that fast. But not slow either. So like maybe this. Let's try that. Let's see what happens. All right? I know we only learned it last week, but I have faith in you guys. All right. 1, 2, 3. Good ending. How's everybody feeling about Drummond Castle? Any problems? Slightly more complicated than Miss McGregor, but still pretty simple. Yes, Henry.
Could you just review that fifth bar? That you said it was some sort of a single cut or something. The fifth bar.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So. That's what I'm doing there. I'm doing it there too. But just where I play the A and bounce it with my finger. Yeah, single cut. Good question though. You got to do something there. And I do not find that the full-on cut that's in the music there, I do not find that I'm ever going the right way to do that. Ever. Okay? I didn't even realize that it was in the music until I pulled it out for you guys. Because I never do that cut. And I don't do the other one on the C in the second part either. It's just, I'm never going the right direction. So I do the single cut instead.
So when that cut you do there, are you bouncing from the third finger to the open string and back?
Yeah, I go right to the open string there. I basically do all my fingers when I do that. But, you try, your hand might be different. If you can get by with just the one finger, it's probably better. I think it's probably better. It's just this kind of thing that happens. All my fingers kind of come up when I do it.
Yeah, no, I didn't know if you were doing the fourth finger above or the open string below.
It's the below. It's the note below. But for me, it's right to the open string, yes. Good question, though. Because that's the type of thing where it could go either way. You hear it, and it's like, oh, I'm not sure. You hear the ornament, but it could be a grace note, or it could be the what they call the single cut, and it's hard to hear. But in this case, it's the single cut, which is below the note. Okay. Any other great questions like that I love? No? The AstraZeneca vaccine? Oh, I got it there last week. I think it was like right before I did the orchestra rehearsal last week. And that night I only had a sore arm. The next day, both me and Jen felt like we had a flu with no respiratory symptoms for the whole day. And it wasn't until about 9 o'clock at night when I had a beer that it started to go away. So terrible. It was a horrible day. But it was worth it and everything. But I'll tell you, it still feels like a bruise right there. Still. And it's been a week. So it's something, man. Whatever they're putting in there. I think it's the robot.
Your body's doing exactly what it should do. Fighting off the invaders.
I know, absolutely, for sure. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so let's try...
Nothing.
what's that?
So I got the Pfizer vaccine and absolutely nothing. No bump, no mark, no pain, no nothing.
I've heard people say that about the Pfizer.
Yeah,
it
same
was
here.
good.
Really? Same there? Nothing at all. Yeah. So I totally got ripped off. I should have waited around for the Pfizer, you know?
You
Jeez.
should have started drinking the beer earlier.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for Drummond Castle. Let's review Lord Dreghorn real quick, and then we'll put the whole set together. I think we lost another fiddle player. Yeah, we did. It's okay. A few people said they had to duck out tonight. Okay, so Lord Dreghorn's Quick Step to the Enemy. So we'll try about here. Okay, is that gonna work? 1, 2, 3. Looking great. Everybody looks fabulous. Any problems? No, that's great. Okay, so do a little rollout and we'll put the whole set together. I'm going to do a couple of things here. I showed the physiotherapist the usual stretches I do while I'm playing, and she said that they were nerve flossing exercises, which means that you actually kind of get the nerve moving inside its little channel there, and it reduces inflammation to the nerve. And certainly it works for me, but I didn't know it was called that, nerve flossing. Sounds a little weird, but it does help. Okay, here we go. That's enough of her.
As long as it's peppermint.
What's that?
As long as it's peppermint floss.
Yeah. God. Jeez. Flossing with your nerves. It is a little weird sounding. Okay, here we go, everybody. Let's do the whole set now. So we'll do it about that speed. I think we can handle it. I think it'll go okay. Okay, here we go. Scottish jigs. Get your tam o' shanters on. Ready? And... great set. Everybody like the set okay? Yeah, I love it. I think it's awesome. So anybody having any bits or pieces that are bothering them? How was the transitions? Did the transitions go okay? The old seams. Yeah, that's good. They're pretty easy, these ones. Thought it would be good choices. All right. Yeah. What's that?
Could you say what speed we were playing that at?
What we just did now? Let me see. So it's about 95. Okay, and it's a little different for jigs, right? Because there's only 6 notes a measure. So that sounds like a fast tempo, but it's kind of medium for a jig. Okay, 95 is what we just did. So that would be a great practicing tempo for you guys, because I saw everybody was moving along just fine there. Bows cheerfully moving along. So I'd say about that tempo would be great. Just gonna check it out, make sure. Yeah, perfect. 95 for sure. Any other questions?
That was coming through the Bluetooth. I just turned it off.
Oh, thanks. The metronome is going through the Bluetooth upstairs. Clang, clang, clang. Anyway, it's so weird these days. Speakers everywhere doing things on you. You don't even know it. My phone rings. Whenever my new computer, whenever my phone rings, it comes through the computer. So the whole screen gets taken over by incoming call. It's wild, man. Jeez. I'm really trying to get your attention. Okay, well, if there's no problems with those jigs, I'll leave it with you guys to practice them there this week. Get them nice and up to that 95, and then we'll see what we can do with them next week. We'll probably learn some new music next week. I haven't figured out what we're going to do yet. Hornpipes. We're going to do hornpipes. All right? I'm not sure which ones yet. I'm going to pick a couple of really, really cool ones. But I don't know what keys. I'm still kind of throwing around a few ideas in my head. So I'll have to... Oh, you know what? There's this one here. I don't know if you guys have ever heard it, but it's a great tune. Great old hornpipe. It's called Galway to Dublin Town. And I don't know if you're hearing it in there, but it's got a little bit of the Star of the County Down in there. You hearing that? But it is a tune unto itself. And apparently it's as old as the hills. Galway.
Called Bonaparte Crosses the Rhine.
Also, yeah. It's funny how the Irish had all these tunes about Bonaparte, about Napoleon, because they really thought that he had a chance of kicking the English's butt. They really did. And they thought for sure he was their man to do it. But anyway, yeah, so we might do that one, Galway to Dublin Town. And then maybe, I don't know, I'll have to think. I'll have a think about it. I'll think about another nice, maybe a Scottish one. Maybe we'll do a multicultural set, and we'll do an Irish hornpipe followed by a Scottish one. That'd be really cool. Okay, so think about that. Get yourself in the hornpipe headspace for next time. Okay. Now, why don't we try this set of jigs once more since we got time? A little bit. Well, we'll stick to 95. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to turn off my Bluetooth so I can get that tempo. Okay. So. Yep, let's give it a go. What's the worst that can happen, right? 95. Let's do it. 2 times each in the Cape Breton Scottish style. Actually, I was going to say that the Scottish country dance sets that I have played, they don't repeat the tunes. They do, but the way they do it is like this. So if they had a set of 3 tunes like this, they would play the first one once, the second one once, the third one once. Then they'd go back to the second one, play that once, the third one, play that once, and finish by playing the first tune again once. That's what they do. So they play 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. That's how they do it. And the
What's wrong with that?
nothing at all. It took me a little getting used to, especially with the one time. Like, that was their hardest thing about it. Was like, you're just finished the tune, you're just kind of getting into it, and your man is on to the next tune. It's like, oh, okay, oh, all right. But anyway, we could do it like that. We definitely could do it like that. But let's just play them twice each for the practice right now. But when it comes down to it, it might be an idea to do a full-on Scottish country dance set where we do it like that. It'd be kind of cool. Anyway, so let's just get some practice in with these right now. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right. Nice ending shot there, guys. Looking good. Okay. So we're feeling good about the jigs? That's great. Good Scottish jigs. And we got the Broken Pledge set worked up now too. I was going to say, should we try the Broken Pledge set once more? Since we have a few minutes, if you got a few drops of gas left in your tank, I think we should give the Broken Pledge set one go. All right? So we're going switching back to Ireland now. Okay. And I think I said 70 or something like that, right? Let's check that. That's what we're going to try there, guys. Okay? So let's give it a go. 2 times each is plenty. 1, 2, 3, and... Lovely. Great set. So we'll work on that some more too. Well, thanks everybody. Great rehearsal tonight. And so look forward to some hornpipes in your inbox this week. And we'll start learning them next week. Alrighty?
Okay, great.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks a million.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.